real cases before a real judge.
And now, enter the courtroom of Judge Mathis. Plaintiff Kenneth Binion is dating the defendant and says he loves her a lot. But after he caught her in their bed with her ex-boyfriend, she continued to cheat. Kenneth claims they're going to couples counseling to work on their relationship, but he's suing her for breach of contract and car damages. Defendant Rachel Dysack admits that she made mistakes throughout their 8-year relationship and cheated numerous times, but she has since stopped her cheating ways. Rachel claims Kenneth continues to accuse her of being unfaithful, and she says she only damaged Kenneth's car to avoid punching him in the face.
Start with you.
Sir, for almost 8 years, I've been in a relationship with her off and on. I love her a lot. We have a child. She's done some cheating and a lot of lying. The first 3-4 months of the relationship, I caught her in bed with her ex-boyfriend in our
Caught
apartment.
her in bed?
Yes.
Where?
In our apartment.
Ooh. How did you handle that?
Wasn't easy. I said a few choice words and I walked out. I gave it a couple hours. I called her to try to reconcile. Talked it over. I forgave her. For the next 3.5 years, she kept cheating on me back and forth with this same guy. I kept forgiving her. I kept.
So you all are kind of still dating now, or?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And you have a child together?
Yes, we do.
How old is the child?
15 months on the 20th.
All right. Hopefully this doesn't throw it off any, but well, I'm gonna try to keep you on track.
Right.
All right. You said counselor, no counseling. I need my money. All right, ma'am. What do you want to tell me?
I just want to say I know I made a lot of mistakes. I've been unfaithful. I've cheated in the past 8 years. I want to make things work with my 15-month-old daughter and him as a relationship.
How about for you?
Oh, for me, yes, definitely.
Right.
I'm going
you
back
have to want to be in it.
Huh?
You have to want to be in it for you as well. You said for my daughter and for him.
I'm just sick of him accusing me and accusing me of cheating.
He's right.
And I know he's right. I know he's right.
You're sick of him. Go ahead, ma'am. You're sick of him accusing you of cheating.
We live in the same apartment complex, but we live in different apartments. And I live with my daughter in mine, and he lives by himself in his. And at night, he thinks I sneak out at night and leave my daughter in the apartment by herself.
Do you?
No.
You cheat in the house, don't you?
No, I don't cheat at all anymore.
When you stop?
And I stopped cheating when we're trying to make things work now.
How long ago was that?
2 weeks. He took me out of my ex. 3 weeks ago, actually.
Oh, please.
3 weeks ago, he took me out of my ex-boyfriend's house because it was a bad house. It was a drug house, and it's no place for a baby. It was a party house.
Now, this isn't funny anymore. You and your child were over with this guy you cheat with in some dope house?
At the time, I didn't know that it was, you know.
Are you a drug addict, ma'am?
No, not at all. He actually took me out of the house with the baby, and that was a good thing because I'm trying to better my life, and I'm trying to do things right for my daughter.
All right, good. You have a desire to keep your
I don't want to cheat on him anymore. I want things to work, and I want to be a family.
Good.
That's all
right. Well, let me see. Y'all kiss. Oh. But watch this. You still want your money, don't you? How does she owe you $13.50, sir?
Yes, sir. In the last 3 years, Your Honor, and 8 years really, I've spent a lot of money, and I, at times I should. It's what I'm supposed to do. I love her, and I now love. You know, I got a daughter, so there's no question now. When she filed her taxes, we had a clue what she might get, close enough to. We made it a verbal agreement, and we actually she signed a contract.
Saying what?
Saying that she would give me 1/3 of her taxes.
How much would that have been?
It was about $1,200.
Okay. And car damages, how does she owe you for car damages?
Back in July 3rd or July 4th of this year, we're at a hotel because she was still at that guy's house. And she angrily took out her anger on my car by slamming her door into my car about 5 times and causing about 3 dents and about 5 different scuff marks from her car.
All right. And ma'am, did you damage his car?
Yes, I did. It was out of anger. It was either that or punch him in the face. But I figured damaging his car, you know.
All right. And
I was angry.
Okay. And that was before you changed your mind about how you were going to approach your relationship, right?
Exactly.
All right. Now tell me about the amounts he's suing you for. What was the agreement based on?
An agreement that she made with me.
Because it sounds like a promise of a gift.
More or less, yes. Yes, sir.
And a gift is not enforceable until it's complete. If I say, as I did my youngest son, I told him I'd buy him a car. I've been telling him that for months. Just to motivate him to make sure he's on schedule to graduate from college. And so now that he's on schedule, I surprised him and told him I would. But I could have not done it. There's nothing he could do.
Right.
He could say, Dad promised me he was going to get me a car, but he didn't get it, and nothing I can do. Now, if I had gotten him a car and then said, give me the car back. Well, I did tell him I was going to do that. I hope he doesn't watch this, but I can't do that legally. Once you have completed the gift, you can't take it back. But before the gift is complete, I'm going to give you $1,300 out of my income tax. Shouldn't believe that in the first place, sir, the income tax game. Anytime anybody tell you you're getting money out of their income tax, you're never going to get it. Never. Forget it.
I don't want to cheat on him anymore. I want things to work, and I want to be a family.
Good. All right. Well, let me see. Y'all kiss. But watch this. You still want your money, don't you?
Defendant Rachel Dysack is being sued by her boyfriend, who claims she intentionally damaged his car when he confronted her about being unfaithful.
This wasn't a binding agreement. This was the promise of a gift. And did you promise this gift, and why didn't you complete it?
I actually signed a contract and had it notarized.
To give him this?
To give him the, yeah, but I ripped it up because I wasn't getting a lot for child support. But now
it didn't say what you would receive in exchange.
It didn't say
that. All right,
that,
so
no.
it wasn't a binding contract anyhow. Maybe exactly. You don't know.
I don't know.
You ripped it up for another reason. You didn't rip it up because it wasn't binding. Yes, sir. Lastly?
Yes, sir. I guess the last thing I can say, sir, is she made a promise to pay me this money because she borrowed it from me, in a sense, for certain things. I'm on disability, okay? I get a certain amount of money. I'm on a budget. She's been getting herself in financial binds, obviously, with the cheating. I mean, how many apartments have I moved out of, or she had to move out of, or how much money have I had to put into this cheating in line? It was an agreement that she made with me. That's why we got it signed and notarized, sir. She said she owed me the money. I borrowed her different sums of money for several times now.
Okay, so this is what it was for monies you've loaned her in the past.
Yes, sir.
Because I didn't hear that.
Sorry, sir.
Were they loans or gifts?
Yes, they were loans, sir.
And at the time, did she understand she was going to have to repay it?
She did understand.
Ma'am?
Nope. I know he helped me out a lot, and he spent a lot of money on me, but that's his job as a father to do. That's what I feel.
There was never an agreement.
And a job as a boyfriend
it.
and girlfriend to spend money on each other and be a team. But I mean,
I'm not convinced, sir. It sounds more like a gift to me, or a promise of a gift that she had made, and she decided, changed her mind.
I needed a reliable automobile for my daughter. And
oh, you took the money and bought a car with it.
My tax money to buy a safe, reliable car for me and my daughter.
You understand that?
I do understand that.
All right, good. I'm going to give you your $150 for your car damages. She admits to doing that. That's your judgment today. Y'all gonna kiss again, right?
Oh,
at
sure.
some point. All right. No, she ready now. Go
I'm
ahead.
ready to do it
Go
right
ahead, baby. Do them again. Get you some more. Go ahead. All right. Judgment for the plaintiff.
I want to work this relationship out. I want to take care of our family, and I want to provide.
That's the same way I feel. I want it to work between us. We have a baby. I don't want any more fighting between us. I just want us to be a healthy, happy family.
And lots of counseling.
Lots of help.